Okay. Okay. So basically, how do we do is, for example, if you want to work with dynamic web table, you have a data, right? This is my first data, second data, third data, so on. This is my last data, right? So I'll just inspect and see how the structure is. Okay. I can see here it is in TD. First TD, second TD, third TD. Okay. What are this? These are columns, right? There are 3 columns. It is stored in TD, right? Where is TD? TD is under your TR. In first row, you have 3 columns. And again, if you scroll little down, okay, if you scroll little down, see this is my second TR, this is my third TR, and so on. Okay, so I'll just minimize this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 rows, right? 6 rows. Inside the row, you have TD. So always the data in dynamic web table, it is stored in the rows and column format. Okay, TR is your row and TD is your column. There are 3 columns, 3 TD, and there are 6 rows, so 6 TR. Understood, right? So I'm showing you one shortcut, but as of now, like just for this topic, you use that. Apart from that, like practicing other things, don't use. Okay, so this is my, first I'll create my class. I'll create one class stating that I'll create one class stating it is a dynamic table. Okay, that will take me instant. Okay, first I'll give my prerequisite. My prerequisite is this. I just gave. Okay, so I've come till so far. Now, what I'll do is I'll go to my web page, then I'll inspect. Okay, I'll just do right click on this, copy, I'll do expand, and I'll paste it here. Right, that was my first row. My thing is I want to get all rows value and check this in the name of Ireland trading country is there or not, company is there or not. Okay, now just I'll see, wait and see like what is there in the second row. I'll just do copy expand and I'll just paste it here. Okay, so third thing, I'll again go to third row. I'll just copy this value, expand. Okay, now I'll directly go to my last thing. Right, so I'll just copy the XPath for this. Okay, so if you see this, what you're feeling? Just tell me. Can you just make what is the difference between, like, what is the slight variation among all the XPath? What you're feeling?
The index number.
The index is changing, right?
Yes.
So okay, how do I take by changing this index? That we'll see. Okay, I know so much it is same, and last this bracket also same, only this value is changing for me, right? So to do that, I'll tell okay, string before expand, I'll take so much. Okay, I'll keep it in a string. Okay. Okay. Where it went wrong. I'll just store this as it is. Okay. Now I'll take this was I'll just divide this into so and so. Then we'll iterate this value. Okay. Now I'll take string after XPath was this value, right? I'll just store it here. Okay. Now I'll iterate in for loop. For int, which is the first value, it is starting with 2, I know, right? Last value I know 7. So int I equal to 2. I is less than or equal to 7. I plus plus. Okay. So it started it ending. Now, how do I take? Now I'll tell. Okay, driver dot find element by dot XPath. But I don't know my XPath, right? What is the exact XPath? I don't know. It should be some XPath, but how can I take? Here it is like all the time it is changing. So I can't write like 5 times, right? So if I have to iterate, how do I do? I'll first find the element. Just think like you have found the element. What is your web element XPath? String actual XPath. String actual value. Okay, so it will be a combination of before XPath, right? Before XPath, it will take so much string plus I'll take value of I. All right, then plus after XPath, I'll take this. So do you think now it will complete? It'll first time it will come the value of I. Then it will take before XPath till tr to close the bracket. Second time again I iterate 3, right? Value of I. It will come till here. It will put 3. Then after XPath, it will like close. Done, right? So this is your actual XPath. So this string I can pass it here right now. I've passed here. So it will take direct string value. Understood? So we have found that element. So web element equal. So what I'll do now, I'll find each element, then I'll do get text of that. Okay, then I'll print that. Just print that element. Okay, done, right? Now we'll see if it works or not. Just I'll launch, I'll tell. Okay, so what it is taking? Is taking the full row value. Okay. See, it is taking full first row value, second row value, and third row value entirely it is taking. You understood right now first how to take the entire row value? Any doubt so far?
Yes.
Okay, but my test case was saying like I want to verify a only company name, right? So I'll just see where is the value. Okay. Okay. Now, what was my first test case? I found all the row value, first row, second row, entirely I got it. Okay. Now, what was my other test case was telling, like, just I need to get the company name, right? I'll go inside the table structure, okay, inside the TR. Then I'll see, okay, first was like Alfred's, this company. Okay, I'll just click on this and take a XPath, right? I found this and I have found my XPath here, right? For the first one, first row. Now, in the same way, I'll find it for the second row, that is Centro Commercial, that one. I'll just click on this because I'm looking for a specific company only. I'm focusing on the first thing, company only. I'm not focusing on any contact or country thing. Okay. So I'll take the second XPath and I've pasted here. Now, the same way, I'll go to the third one, that is this one, right? I'll just take a XPath for this also. And I'll paste it on my Eclipse. So if you see this now, what is varying here? What is varying?
Row number index is changing.
Yeah, here index is changing, right? First row, second row, third row, only specifically that we're telling. And we are telling here specifically first column, right? First column and second row, third row, fourth row. Understood, right? Now we'll tell this for loop is closed. S1 is I'll tell I'll just do second thing now. Okay, I'll do in such a way. I know this is my thing. Again, before XPath, I'll take. Okay, then I'll take this as my after XPath. Okay, here it remains the same. Okay, I have found both the XPaths, and again this time I'll just take iteration, but this time what I want to do, I don't want to like again like give tomorrow if the size is like 15, do you think this code will work? Does it gets all the values?
No.
Because we are defining here like this, but I want to do in such a way that I want to create it dynamically, so that if I have tomorrow like 15 or 20 rows also, it should work. So how do I do that? I'll just say, yeah, did anyone say something?
To give the length of the size of the.
So yeah, how we can get the length and size? If you want to get like all the elements, means how do we do that?
Dot size or object dot size. You need to find the pass the object.
Okay. So this is one match found. Okay, 3 column. Can I do this? Can I take this XPath? It is taking till TR, right? It is coming to this customer table, coming to T body, then TR. TR is nothing but rows, right? Just you're indicating. See, it is going to all the rows. Understood, right? Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that I have 7 rows, but first row is my company. So I don't want that header, right? I want just from the values. So I'll take if I'll tell my XPath, because find all the rows, I'll keep a size now. So if I want to get all the elements, how do I do? Can anyone tell me? How do I do? Which method I'll take? I have many elements, multiple elements now, not one element. Because I have many, I know, right? If I find driver dot find
Find elements.
Elements,
yeah.
yeah.
Driver dot find, that should come automatically to your mind when you have multiple elements. Okay. Find elements by dot XPath. Now I'm giving my XPath. Right. What find elements method will return?
Set of elements.
Sorry?
Set of
Set
elements.
of web elements.
Web elements.
It cannot be set. It is list of web elements. Okay. Set it cannot be. It can be list of web element. Web element. Right. All. This is row size. So now it is dynamic, right? Now I'll tell my for loop. Okay. For in I equal to 2. It is like starting from 2, right? Because first one was the heading I don't want to take. I want to take from here. So int I equal to 2. I is less than, I have this elements right anyways now. So less than or equal to this element dot size. It will automatically take the size. Okay. I plus plus. Right? So now how do I do? I'll find my, again, actual XPath. Right? What I'll do actual XPath? Before XPath plus I after XPath. We'll see if it works or no. Does it work? Yeah. Now I have come to here and I'll tell my driver dot find element by dot XPath. I'll pass this actual XPath value. Done. Now I have found, I'll store it to some web element. Web element. Is equals to. Right. Now I'll store element. System dot out. I'll just print this. Now we'll see. Okay. Second one. Okay. Am I getting like correct only the thing or no? I'll just see. While you're practicing, just implement scrolling option here. Okay. And then you'll be able to see the table. Okay. It is printing my XPath. Because why it is printing my XPath? Can anyone tell me why it is printing my XPath? See, it is completely printing XPath. Why?
I didn't get the text of the
Correct. I didn't get the text of that, right? So if you're able to strike that much in mind, no, that's well and good. Like you're practicing. Now I'll run and see. So far, how you guys are feeling? Is it like complicated, easy? Yeah, because we are almost at the end. See, it got only the country name. Understood, right? Is it complex or how? Anyways, you have studied Java now, for loop and all, how it works, iteration, how it works. So it is much easier, right? Isn't it? How you guys are feeling, easy or how? Because this question they'll ask in interview, sometimes. Okay, next, what was my test case? I want to get the list of company. Then I wanted to check this is there or not, right? Because if you're just getting, that will not help us. In real time also, there might be a case where you're telling your driver to get all server list and check is the server is up and running or not. Is the server is like in stable state or not, or running state or in so and so. Or if you're getting the added devices list to your thing and you're getting thing, take it as a common example. Okay, customer table is there, you're getting the data from the customer, you're adding one customer and you're checking, okay, that customer is added to the table properly or not. Same thing, right? So now I have to verify. I told this is my test case, I want to check in the company, this company, Airline Trading Company, is there or not. Okay, so how do I do that? Am I audible?
Store it. Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah.
Store it in
Just
one of the
I'll do
string
first.
outside.
Okay. There is a, in testing always there is an expected value and actual value, right? Expected EXPEC value.
Your
I'll
voice
just,
is breaking.
am I audible now? Hello?
Even screen is lagging.
Okay. Okay, am I audible now? Am I audible?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. So always in testing, we have always the deviation between the expected and the actual value only. We are doing the testing, okay? So I'm expecting island trading as my expected value. But whatever I'm getting here, this is my actual value, right? I need to give some assertion, right? I need to give some condition, okay? If you're finding this element, just give it as a you found. What I can do, if
Your element dot get text equals to expected
element,
value.
ele dot get text. Which method I can put here if I want to compare two strings?
Dot equals.
Dot equals. It will check the content, right? Not the other thing. Equals. Now I'll pass this expected value. This was my actual value. Actual value is nothing but the one which you're getting by running your test case, right? Because after finding the element, after doing so much circus, I found this, right? Element, I'm finding the particular element, I'm doing it expand. Then I'm comparing with this. Okay, is it, now it will come to the first element, it will check, is it matching with this, yes or no? If it is no, it will go. Okay, next again it will do in the same way. Okay, now we'll check. If it is found, I'll just found company is this company was found, right? Now I'll just execute and see, is it found or not? Okay. Found company is this one. Is it clear so far? Is it
Yes.
clear?
Yep.
Okay. Now my other test case, what it states is, if you just find this company, just leave it off. Don't display all the companies. Okay. Just find this company and just leave it off. So how do we do that? Just, I'll not print this. Okay. And I'll see. Okay. Clear, right? Is it clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. So just make a note of it. If you want to show a list of companies, you can do just in your language, like how much, like however you understand, make a note of it and fill in the same way. For example, if you want to, now this was the test case which was telling, okay, my company was this, I was getting the company list. What if I want to get a country list? What I do? What do I do if I want to get a country list? What do I do? Again, I'll say this. What was the variation in this? It was telling second row, third row, fourth row. It was getting the rows, right? Iteration, but it was telling first column, right? If you want to get the last column, what you will do? It was first column, second column, third column. Same thing. If you pass 3, it will take the continue. If you give,
we missed you, like we missed you last 1 minute actually.
okay. So when I what is, okay, is it audible now? Okay, is it audible now, people? Hello. Is it audible now? Ajay, Preeti, Kajal, is it audible?
Yeah, audible now.
Yeah. So, for example, now I did like company, right? If I want to get a country, how do you get a country list? And I want to check in this country list, Canada is there on. How do you do? Here we know, right? This is second row, third row, fourth row, but TD was constant, right? It was first column, first column, first column. Because first column is company, second column is contact, third column is country, right? If I want to get a country, simply I'll pass here 3. Understood, right? Understood, or should I repeat?
Yes, understood.
Understood.
Okay. Just in your understanding, just make a note of it. TR is column, TD is always row. Sorry, TR is row, TD is column. Always the HTML, this table will be in TR, combination of TR, TD and T body. This combination forms a table. Now we are going to discuss one very important topic.